So I want to sort of give you guys a bit of story, two dates. All I want to talk about are two dates. So the first date or year is 2011. And that's incredibly emotional for me because it's the year we actually set up a small startup in Malaysia called Google Malaysia. Right? It really is a small startup. There were three Nooglers and one old-timer. And all the Nooglers are in this room. And well, you're seeing me as well. You'll see Mark and James and Randy, more of them as well. And it's incredibly emotional because it's a signal that Google, we believe in Malaysia. We believe in the fact that more and more people in Malaysia are spending more and more time online. So it's an incredibly emotional sort of time for us. So the fact that we're doing this makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy. The other date, the other year, is 2007. It's just 4 years back, by the way, just 4 years back. A lot of things haven't changed in those 4 years. Jerry Lim, for instance, is still unmarried, right? Some of us still have the same boyfriends or girlfriends, right? Or husbands or wives, right? We may still be using the same phone. But in those 4 years, the mobile landscape is completely changed. Incredible change, just 4 years. A lot of you were very young then and are still young today, 4 years later. But the world's changed. Did you know that today, mobile phones outsell all forms of PCs, notebooks, netbooks, and desktops today, in just 4 years. In 2007, smartphones weren't even thought of. Android, a figment of somebody's imagination. It's fascinating. It's incredible, right? So you may well ask me, okay, fine, Sajid, this is all good. So what about mobile? So the way that we look at it, there are two problems with mobile today. Not problems, actually. When you think about it, it's more opportunity. One is it's complex in a way, because when you think about mobile, there are multiple OSs. Think about device IDs. Think about screen compatibility. So it's a little complex. The other interesting thing, and this all of us as practitioners also know about, is we've sort of taken desktop and put it onto mobile with the obvious, not so desirable, if you will, experience for the users. So we want to talk about all this and a lot more in the next 3 hours. The fact is we've got about 200 people in this room. So when you think about it, that's about 600 man-hours, precious man-hours that is being invested in this event. I was speaking to someone just before this, and it struck me, because every minute, 48 hours worth of video is uploaded on YouTube. So in the time that we're together, in these 3 hours, 180 minutes, that's about 6,800 hours of YouTube video that's getting uploaded. So we better make sure that this is worth your while. So I could go on and on about data that proves why mobile is as good as we say it is. But why don't we let a picture speak more than 1,000 words? So welcome to Think Mobile Malaysia, and why don't we watch this? fantastic. So, social, search, and video. It's incredible the amount of things that we're doing as a country, as Malaysians in Malaysia. Today is going to be, when we put this together, we were not thinking about this as a Google event. We really wanted this to be an industry event. So we've got a host of external speakers, people who've very kindly put aside their time and are going to be part of this, people who've written books on this, people who research this on a day-to-day basis, practitioners from the likes of Digi, Maxis, Malaysia Airlines. Because we're hosting it, a couple of Googlers insisted that they wanted to share their knowledge as well. So you'll hear from some of our brighter Googlers. And there's plenty of opportunity for question and answers, and there'll be a break in between.